mixing of dissimilar materials is an important operation in different processes. It is important to adequately mix the two materials to achieve homogeneity. At Cavity Solutions, we are presenting a ViscoMix agitator for mixing liquids of significantly different properties. The present invention provides an agitator for use on an agitator shaft having an axis of rotation. The agitator device has a plurality of conical configurations so as to hold plurality of baffles radially with respect to the axis of conical configuration. Axis of conical configuration is tangential to the axis of rotation and inclined at an acute angle relative to the plane of rotation. Conical configuration is oriented such that mixing materials enters and flow from larger diameter toward the small diameter and exit from small diameter. Conical configuration has plurality of external baffles arranged longitudinally. These external baffles generate distributive mixing by turbulent flow patterns. The baffles are teardrop shaped and are arranged so that multiple baffles are generally parallel and adjacent to one another. The position and dimensions of the various baffles will vary slightly depending on the materials being mixed and corresponding stresses required to achieve adequate dispersion of materials. Rotation of agitator inside mixing vessel helps inclusion and flow of mixing material from larger diameter of conical configuration toward the smaller diameter and exit from smaller diameter. The baffles are oriented such that the mixing material flows from the small tail portion of the baffles toward the larger head portion of the baffles, thereby encountering a gradual compressive force and corresponding elongation. ViscoMix agitator generate distributive mixing and dispersive mixing to achieve homogeneity. In dispersive mixing, solid agglomerates or liquid droplets are held together by interfacial tension or exposed to mechanical stress in order to reduce their length scale. The applied stress can either be shear stress or elongational stress. In general, elongational stress is more efficient in achieving dispersion than is shear stress. The amount of stress required to break up the agglomerates depends on the size and shape of the agglomerates and the nature of the bonds holding the agglomerates together. Here, droplets or solid particles as travel along the axis of conical configuration. They are compressed, stretched and elongated to generate a high shear force and eventually break down into smaller particles or droplets to achieve the desired homogeneity. Different installation configurations are available for ViscoMix agitator. Typical applications of ViscoMix agitator are mixing of dissimilar materials in different processes like slurry reactors, pharmaceutical formulations, adhesive colorations, paint formulations, fermentation or biological reactions, oil or wax blendings, deaeration, or emulsion separation of gel, pigments, or surface.